Hi students, welcome back. Coming to the next topic in the subject, computer graphics is a cathode ray tube. Okay, so we generally used to call it as a CRT, cathode ray tube. We all know that the computer graphics becomes a common element in today's modern world. Why? Because we almost working on the data visualization and motion pictures, which the computer graphics plays an important role in this motion pictures and visualization. What is the primary output devices in the graphics? First of all, tell me what is the primary output device. The primary output device in graphics. So what is the primary output device in graphics? So that is nothing but a video monitor. Right or wrong? It is a video monitor. The primary output device in graphics system is video monitor. So the most of the video monitors are completely based on the standard CRT design. CRT design. So whatever the technology, the video monitors nowadays we are using, so even though they are advanced video monitors, but most of them will work on the standard CRT design only. They are taking it as a base, okay, the CRT design. Now let's have a look on what exactly this cathode ray tube is. I'll show you the picture first. So this is the picture of the CRT. The cathode ray tube, this is a cathode ray tube. This CRT is a specialized vacuum tube. So if you see, this is looks like a vacuum tube. It is a specialized vacuum tube in which images are produced. So whatever the images are produced, okay, when an electron beam strikes. So this is an electron beam. So these electron beam strikes the phosphorus coated screen. Phosphorus coated surface. So whenever this electron beam strikes the phosphorus screen, then you are able to see the image on the screen, image on the video monitor. So what exactly this cathode ray tube will do? It modulates, accelerates and deflects the electron beam. It is modulates, accelerates and deflects the electron beams onto the screen to create an image. This is what exactly the CRT tube is doing. Okay, now let's have a look on how it works. Okay, how CRT works. Let's have a discussion on step by step. Coming to this side, the left hand side. Okay, so the first, let's take the starting thing here. It is an electron gun will be there. Okay, an electron gun. The first component, these are the main components that are present in the CRT. So based on this component, we can see how the CRT is going to be work also. The main component, the first component here, let's take electron gun. So what is the use of this electron gun? The electron gun consists of heating filament. What it consisting of? Heating filament. If you see here in the diagram, this is a heating filament. This is a heating filament is there. So the heating filament and as well as the cathode. So this is an electron gun. This electron gun consisting of heating filament as well as the cathode. So what exactly this heating electron gun it is doing? It generates, let me write this. It generates negatively charged electrons. So what this electron gun is generating? It is going to generate a negatively charged electrons and accelerated towards the phosphorus screen. So the first component is the electron gun. This electron gun consisting of heating filament as well as the cathode. So with the help of this heating filament, everything, what it is going exactly it is doing? It generates a negatively charged electrons. With the help of this heating filament and the cathode, it is going to generate a negatively charged electrons. So these electrons, these charged electrons accelerated towards the phosphorus coated screen. Then you are able to see the image. Okay, the first component is over. Then coming to the second component. So this here the electron gun is there, and the next component is the control grid. If you clearly observe, this is a control grid. What this control grid is doing? Control grid. So what this control grid is doing? Now control grid is going to controls the flow of electrons. So here electron gun is generating a cathodes. Okay, so it generating a negatively charged electrons. With the help of the heating filaments and the cathode, it is generating a negatively charged electrons. Then after that the control grid is there. So this control grid is going to control. It's going to control the flow of electrons. What type of electrons? Negatively charged electrons. Control the flow of electrons so that the electrons do not move freely. If you clearly observe, here they are not moving freely complete around the vacuum tubes. Why? Because of this control grid. The control grid is controlling the flow of electrons. So that these electrons do not move freely inside the vacuum tube. All electron passes through the electron beam only. So all the electrons need to be passes through electron beam, up, down, backward, frontward. So completely it is moving like this. It is moving like this. The beam is touching the phosphorus coated screen like this, up and down like that. It is just like rotating. So this is the main use of the control grid. So what is the next one? Let's take the next component is the next components. After the control grid, what is the next component? Focusing system. Focusing system. What this focusing system is doing? Okay, first is electron gun is over. The electron gun is over, and then the control grid is going to controls the flow of electrons, the negatively charged electrons. It's controlling the flow of electrons. So next component is the focusing system. What exactly this focusing system is doing? It is used to create a clear picture. It is used to create a clear picture. How it is creating a clear picture? By focusing the electrons into narrow beam. So here if you see, all the electrons are coming into this narrow beam. Okay. So that means this focusing system and accelerating system are only focusing on to get the clear picture. How this clear picture is getting? By focusing the electrons into a narrow beam. It is accomplished either electric or magnetic fields. Okay, it may be either electric fields or it can be, you can use a magnetic fields also. So it is not working properly means, suppose when you see the picture on the screen, if the screen seems to be blur, if the picture seems to be blur, okay, you are not getting the clear image. That means there is a problem in the focusing system. When you get the clear picture, when the focusing system is working properly, then you will get the clear picture. So if it is not working properly means you won't get the clear picture. Okay, so this is a focusing system which is used to help the flow of electrons into a narrow beam. Okay, up to this part it is over. Now coming to the next component. The next components are deflection plates. The horizontal and vertical deflection plates. So what the role of this deflecting plates? Let me write. Deflection system. Let me call it as a deflection system because it consisting of the horizontal deflection plates and the vertical deflection plates. So the deflection system controls the direction of the electron beam. Whatever the electron beam it is coming through the focusing system. So this deflection system controls the direction of electron beams by using electric and magnetic fields. Electric or magnetic field. Don't take it as and. Electric or magnetic fields. Suppose if you are working on electric fields. Okay. Suppose you take, your system is taking it working on the electric field. Electric field means the two pair of parallel plates are used for horizontal and other for vertical. So whatever the two plates are there here, so these two plates are used, the two pairs of parallel plates, the two pairs of the parallel plates are used for horizontal and another is for vertical. Suppose if the deflection system is consisting of magnetic field. If the deflection system is consisting of magnetic field means the two pairs of the coils are used. One for horizontal and other for vertical deflection. So here we are using the plates, right? So whenever we are using the plates means this cathode ray tube is working on the electric field. Suppose if you are using the coils, if you are using the two pair of coils, then your CRT works on the basis of the magnetic field. So in that way you can differentiate the deflection system. The horizontal and the vertical deflection system can be work on electric fields as well as the magnetic fields. Okay, up to this the part is over. So first the electron gun is generating the electrons. Okay, here the whatever the electrons it is generated based on the heating filament and the cathode. So then the control grid is going to controls the flow of electrons. How it is going to control the flow of electrons? So that the negatively charged electrons will not move freely in the vacuum tube. Okay, the next, the focusing system. The focusing system is used for getting a clear picture. So how it is getting a clear picture? Because all the electrons will be passed through the small hole, whatever you are seeing here. So it is accomplished with the means it's the focus. It is focusing the electrons into a narrow beam, and then the deflection plates. Okay, and the final one is the phosphorus coated screen. What is the use of this phosphorus coated screen? The inside front surface of every CRT is coated with a phosphorus, not the outside. You don't think if you see the monitor, nothing is there on the outside, only the inside. Okay, so the inside of this screen, a phosphorus is coated. So what is the use of this phosphorus? The phosphorus glows when a highly energy electron beam hits. It glows when highly energy electron beam, whatever the electron beam is there, that hits the screen. Electron beam hits the screen. Okay, the left, right, up and down. Okay, so then you are going to see the picture on the screen. So because of this highly energy electron beams hits up, down, left, right, whatever it may be. So it's just moving like this. So whenever it hits the phosphorus coated screen, then the image are you able to see on the screen. So this is about the CRT, the cathode ray tube. If you are having any doubt, please comment it. Okay. If you like the video, please like it. Thank you.